involving making new stars in WWE and involves Roman Reigns. It was something unprecedented at WrestleMania 31. I was actually there for that in California. Really crazy moment. I mean, the crowd being in it was insane. Like, people had no clue Rollins was coming out to cash in. What was it like being in the ring for something that had never happened like that? Like, what was the protocol? What were you told? And really, yeah, how did you react in the moment?
I mean, I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But to me, at that moment, it was just, to be honest with you, just doing my job. That's, to be honest with you, when I walk out to the ramp and there was 80,000, 90,000, 60,000, or 20,000 in an arena or stadiums, that's what impressed me. And you got goosebumps in them certain times and everything. But when that bell rung and it went ding, 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 when I rang that bell, I, I I had tuned out the whole crowd at times. You tune them out to almost to where you're just focused on your spots because when you're thinking, okay, it's got to be drop kick, hip toss, this, that, drop kick, then your spot's coming up to take a bump, or you're constantly going, okay, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing it, okay, and you're giving cues and times, and you're passing messages on, you're passing, spots and this and that back and forth. If somebody draws a blank and hey, what's the next spot? All right, blah 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 blah. I mean, you just got, and you're hearing, like gorillas constantly in your ear. The agent, this one. I used to tune a lot of those crowds out, and I remember like just working that match and just going through everything. And with Seth Rollins cashing, it was just everything was just such a big success. I was relieved. Oh shit, everything went smooth. The agents are happy. You're getting applauded when you get back up to Gorilla. The boys are thanking you. You're thanking the boys. For the match. But there's a lot of times that you know you feel things like in your false finishes and the crowd pops or this happens or that happens and they pop. But there's a lot of times like I just used to tone out like the crowd, and um, it wasn't being ignorant or being rude or anything to tone out. It was just you were so focused on what you have to do in that match and
Yeah.
what's your next spot and how things are going, and you're trying to listen this, and they want this guy to do that, and you're passing cues on, and you know, um, sometimes you're just so busy of thinking everything, you don't really realize you're in one of the most memorable matches of history of wrestling history, professional wrestling.
Rewind, recap, relive. For over 50 episodes, the revolutionary force in wrestling interview.